Hi there. We are ready to check your work on lesson 6 for the problem set. And hopefully this wasn't too challenging. Let's see. The first problem says Shelley compared the number of oak trees to the number of maple trees as part of a study about hardwood trees in a woodlot. She counted 9 maple trees. So we're going with oak and maple. Here says 9 maple trees to every 5 oak trees. Later in the year, there was a bug problem and many trees died. New trees were planted to make sure there was the same number of trees as before the bug problem. The new ratio of the number of maple trees to the number of oak trees is now 3 to 11. Okay. After planting new trees, there were, so here's a number that's important, 132 oak trees. How many more, here's our question, how many more maple trees? So when they say how many more, I'm going to be comparing. Maple trees were in the woodlot before the bug problem, then after the bug problem. Okay, so let's see what we can do on this one. So first off, I think I'll do my, I'll do my drawing down here and see if I can do it small. So we first got, this is like before bugs, and it said 5 oak, and I'm going to put my oak, and then we also have maple, and that maple was 9. Okay, I've got that in there. Okay, now that was before bugs. But then after bugs, this is the new, so this is after the bugs, then they replanted, right? So now we have, and you know what, I see that I have maple and oak and maple and oak. So I now reverse the order here. But anyway, I'll keep this as the O and the M. I want to make sure I draw what they're telling me. So the oak in here is 11. So now, big bar there. There's 11. And then the maple is 3. Okay. So I know my numbers and my bar diagrams are, my tape diagrams are equivalent to what the data is that they gave me. So I also know that they gave me this information after planting new trees. There were 132 oak. So this right here, I should just do a different, here, this is 132 is what they're telling me. Okay. So and then I know that means I need to do division. I've got 132 divided by 11 to find out what each unit equals. So 1 times 11 is 11. I subtract. Oh yeah, I love it when it works out. Okay, there's 12. So each unit is equal to 12. But now I have to go back and, now what was the question? What they want to know? How many more maple trees were in the woodlot before the bug problem than after? Okay, so I'm just looking at my maple. So I still need to go, okay, so 12 times the 3, and that is 36. So here's a 36 total for maple. And then I have to go over here and take my 12 per unit multiplied by 9. There's 18. There's 108. So I have, so this whole thing is 108. That whole was, that was 36. So, but I have to compare those. So comparing means that I need to do some subtraction. If I have 108, I'll do it right here. If I have 108 before the bug problem And then I went down to 36. There's a 2. And then 10 minus 3 is 7. So there are, oh, it's a word, but anyway, there are 72 more maple trees before the bug problem. Got it. That's just all, got that. Okay. So we've got that taken care of. Then we've got another problem here. School band, you guys are in band, is comprised, or you're in orchestra or choir. The school band is comprised of middle school students. I'm going to change that so it stands out. Middle school and high school students, but it always has the same maximum capacity. Last year, the ratio of the number of middle school to the number of high school students was 1 to 8. So middle school, high school, and they just said the ratio is 1 to 8. Okay. However, this year the ratio of middle school to high school is now 2 to 7. Notice 8 plus 1 is 9, 7 plus 2 is 9, so that's the maximum capacity stays the same. They told us that. So I have that drawn. If there are 18 middle school students in band this year, this is this year, this is last year. Okay, 18 in band in middle school. So this, let me just switch over to, okay, they say this is equal to 18. Okay. And then I've got a comparison. How many fewer high school students are in the band this year compared to last year? These are a little bit more complex. So I know that the 18 divided by 2 gives me 9, okay? So each unit is equal to 9. So then the 7 times 9, 7 times that 9 is going to be 63, if I'm doing my math right. So that's 63. So then if I come over here and I do 8, because don't I want high school? How many fewer high school? Yeah, we're doing. So 8 times 9 last time I checked was 72. Okay, so now I'm doing the comparison. How many fewer high school students are in the band this year compared to last year? So I just take my 72 from last year, my 63 from this year. I do my subtraction and I get 9. So how many fewer high school students are in band this year? There are 9 fewer band students. You know what I should go is, okay, in high school. I was going to try to do a shorter sentence, but I could write a longer sentence, but I don't really have room. That's a good excuse, right? Okay, I'm going to use it today. That is your problem set. Oh my gosh. And then if I wanted to explain, I could actually have a conversation. I could explain that I took the two, I took my 63, I subtracted from 72, and then I got the difference. You know what? But that's okay. All right, we're good.